at the Grand Theater. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 170. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simple. The Grim Reaper, Reid, a former two.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
Welcome inside. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. He misses with that jab. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
He just misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just missed with that left jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good left counter that lands. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Left counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. With the right counter. Let's talk about Alvarez. And around that. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. Through the hook, didn't land. Counter right. Counter right hand again. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchange here from both men. Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, on to the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter shot lands. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. The corner has to say you're done. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been safe. On to the fourth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Beautiful counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Miss with that jab. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Either fighter with... Oh no, Reid in some serious trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense all the time. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! No, we don't see a knockdown. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Talk about Alvarez. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. One punch could change everything in this battle. Just missed with that jab. Counter punching. And a counter left. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Offensive display, landing that left counter. And he misses with the left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Alvarez. What would you Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Great counter right hand there. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. One of the best rounds I've seen this year. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh no, Reid in some serious trouble. The knockdown punch we knew was coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Beautiful counter punch. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Alvarez. Let's see how the game... And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's here away from getting stopped.
Left counter score. Throws the jab but does not score. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who can take... Reid may get knocked out here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter. He just misses with that big right hand. Punch, counter punch. Good counter left hand there. Then step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And we enter the 9th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punching. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Counter punching. Big right hand just misses. Two are the perfect dance partners. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Alvarez. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fight.
We've made it to round 10. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.